For this inclusive leadership project, I chose to do my research on the Ken Blanchard companies. The Ken Blanchard Company created a model for a leader to create a motivating work environment and to maximize the work passion and performance of others. They explore the relationships between the organizational performance, customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, and leadership. This research found 12 factors that are responsible for driving the employee work passion. These 12 factors are grouped. Organizational factors are influenced by the organization's senior leadership, policies, procedures, and organizational systems. Job factors that are influenced by the leader, colleagues, and aspects of the job. Moderating factors that influence the individual's perception of both organizational factors and job factors. All factors must be present for the idea of employee work passion to be maximized. Organizational factors. Collaboration. The extent to which the organization encourages the sharing of ideas, teamwork, and collaboration on all projects and tasks. Distributive justice. The extent to which resources, compensation, and workloads are fairly balanced. Procedural justice. The extent to which policies and procedures are consistently and fairly applied. Growth, which is the extent which there is support for current and future career growth. And performance expectations. The extent to which individuals feel that their work is compared to an agreed upon standard and understand what is expected of them. Job factors. Meaningful work. The extent to which people understand and resonate with the organization's purpose and believe they are working on projects that matter and produce positive results. Autonomy. The extent to which individuals can choose how tasks are performed, are trusted to do their jobs, and have the authority to make decisions. Feedback. The extent to which individuals receive adequate feedback on performance and are recognized for improvements and ideas. Workload balance. The extent to which individuals feel they have ample time to accomplish their work. And task variety. The extent to which individuals feel that they have variety in both the type of tasks and the complexity of tasks. Finally, we have moderating factors. The connectedness to leader, which is the extent to which leaders make an effort to build rapport in personal and professional relationships, and also connectedness to colleagues, the extent to which colleagues make an effort to build rapport in personal and professional relationships. Along with the 12 organizational and job factors that lead the employee work passion, the Ken Blanchard Companies also correlates perceptions of the work environment with 5 key employee intentions. The first is discretionary effort, and basically it is the willingness to put in extra effort as needed. Intent to perform. It is the willingness to perform at or above the expected norm. Organizational citizenship behaviors is basically being a good corporate citizen. Employee endorsement is the willing to recommend the organization and its leaders to others. And finally, the intent to remain is expecting to stay with the organization. Throughout the employee work passion, leaders must provide the employees sense of meaning, flexibility, collaboration, sense of connectedness, autonomy, opportunities for growth, recognition, and fairness, which can result in the employees performing at a higher level, putting in extra effort as needed, acting as good corporate citizens, staying with the organization longer, recommending the organization to others. As we have read in our class text, the Leadership Challenge has 5 practices of exemplary leadership. That is also reflected in the Ken Blanchard Company's idea of employee work passion. The 5 practices of exemplary leadership is 1. Model the way. 2. Inspire a shared vision. 3. Challenge the process. 4. Enable others to act. And 5. Encourage the heart. Where the 12 employee work passion factors are organizational factors, job factors, and moderating factors that were previously discussed. Many of Ken Blanchard's ideas on the employee work passion can be seen as part of the 5 practices of exemplary leadership. Part of Inspire a Shared Vision focuses on collaboration. In our text, they discuss finding a common purpose, and with this idea, it requires finding common ground among those people who have to implement the vision, and the employees want to feel that part of that process through collaboration. The leadership challenge also enable others to act, discuss aspects of connectedness to leader. In our text, they discuss for a team of people to have a positive experience together, they must have shared goals to work cooperatively, and if you want them to work cooperatively, they must have a strong relationship. And finally, the leadership challenge, Encourage the Heart, implies an importance on feedback. In our text, they showed the importance of feedback and how their motivation to perform a task increases only when they have a challenging goal and receive feedback on their progress. Apply inclusive leadership within a reading specialist. Reading specialists have to work successfully with students in instructing and assessing, servicing teachers as a coach and a resource, analyze and administer data and then apply it for success for both students and teachers, facilitate school change with developing curriculum, selecting materials, writing grants, working with specialized personnel and principals. Lastly, reading specialists must work with families within the community by involving families within the school and the community by involving parents and creating a partnership with the community to show the importance of your program. Through both the leadership challenge and employee work passion, you can see aspects of an inclusive leader. Inclusive leader within a reading specialist position requires you to work with others. Empower your experienced teachers to help and have input. Refer others to those experienced teachers when they need to know how to plan a lesson or model a lesson. Working with specialized personnel requires reading specialists to collaborate to share ideas on tasks or even simply discuss a student's progress or lack of progress. Collaborating with parents is extremely important to show the importance of reading and how it should be stressed in both school and home. The reading specialist, classroom teachers, students, principal, specialized personnel, and parents are all a part of a team. We are a team to help a single student improve on their reading comprehension and fluency. We would need to have a shared goal, which is the reason we are all working together, and that would be to improve a particular student's ability to read. It is important to have that foundation of a personal relationship so we are all committed to the same goal. Feedback is important to the teachers and students, and it can be done by using data. Reading specialists need to make sure the students and teachers receive adequate feedback on performance and are recognized for improvements. This feedback provides motivation for teachers and students to perform their tasks and put in extra effort into the learning of that student. Inclusive leadership does include challenges, just like any other leadership style. Other teachers may be a challenge based on their experience compared to yours. And the idea of someone being seen as above you and telling you what to do can also create a problem. Teaching strategies can always be a challenge if others are not using it with fidelity and they are not buying into what has been researched as best curriculum to follow. The third challenge is the students and how they see you as their teacher. Does a student buy into you teaching them reading strategies along with their regular education classroom teacher? These are all challenges that are faced by reading specialist teachers. Thank you for listening to my presentation on inclusive leadership.